name's not Tom Kelly. It's not GTM, give Tom money. But Tom fixed me up with a gearbox for my Alley Cat. So I've been in the process of mounting this. On this cart, I'm able to do it a little different than most people. Most people got to center it, put it in the middle. I don't have to do that. My frame rails allow me to, I got just over 1/8 of an inch clearance everywhere. So I'm able to run this off to the left a little bit further. So you can kind of see the gear set inside here. And so you can change that gear set. Reach in here with my needle nose and pull this gear set out. This is a 7/0 gear set. So when you have the other gears, you can just drop this in and you can change your ratio. And each one is marked with the ratio on it. So I only have the one gear set, so I got to get some more gear sets. So I got to beg, borrow, or steal. But you can still buy the gear set from Margay. They still have those in most of the sizes.
Yep, and this being set up on the historic Alley Cat restoration that we're doing. You can kind of see down inside there.
Yeah, the GTM and GEM, GEM, that was give Earl money, and this other one's give Tom money. But in reality, Tom and I just trade for the gearbox, so there isn't any money involved. So it's not about giving Tom money. It's more like giving Steve things.
Yeah. No, this is a pretty cool setup. Look at see how you mounted it here in the front off the frame rail.
Yeah, I come in here on this, so I just got this little bracket that's held down here with the bolts, so I only have this little rectangular piece welded to the frame. This other part unbolts off of there. So in the next week or two, I'm going to take this gearbox, take the whole thing apart, and then I'm going to polish my whole gearbox. I just feel like being stupid and doing that.
Yeah, so the whole gearbox is going to get polished. And again, this is the Alley Cat that we're restoring. So yeah, there's the gearbox for you. Gearbox setup. You haven't decided what engine you're actually going to run on this.
This is a Super Series saw engine, which uses the same crankshaft in there. It's a 6.1 saw engine. Same crankshaft that's in a Mac 20, 30, 40, 45. It just doesn't have the removable head. It has a little less compression than the removable head model has. But I have several MC20s, so I'll probably run this engine a bunch, but I also have an MC20 that's going on here.
Yep, and then he's also doing carburetor setup a little bit different as well. Instead of running dual carbs, he's running dual carbs, but your carb, you know, normally we'd run dual carbs on just one.
But this is getting the old style.
Yep, this is doing
the old style stuffer method.
Yep.
And took me a while to get my throttle linkage to work the way I wanted it to. Well, one wire will run this whole thing, and it runs it perfect. So.
Yep. That's And so it's just kind of cool little things. So, this is what's happening in the shop right now. The gearbox. Never thought I'd sit and see him with a gearbox, but there you go. You can all thank Kelly Karting for that problem, because it'll probably be a new problem. We're talking about the MC20. Here's the MC20.